What's up, world? This your boy Christian. No need to turn around. I just want you to check out my whips. Today we're going to talk about balling on a budget. Of course, we talked before about some of the things that I have, but it takes money, it takes time, and you got to be able to save money. If you can't save money, there's no reason to try to ball out or try to act like you're balling. I'm not trying to act like I'm balling. I just love cars. If you love cars, and they all drive differently, they feel differently. When you get in them, you act different. It's really cool. Two things you gotta have. You gotta be able to save. If you can't save, forget it. And if you gotta know a little bit of mechanical stuff. If not, you better have a lot of money, because it's gonna cost you to drive a lot of cars, because insurance is high, everything is high, maintenance is high. If you know what you're doing a little bit, it could save you quite a bit of money. So I'm gonna go around each one of them and show you. I'm just walking around my backyard. I haven't been in the garage yet. I'm gonna show you the garage. Inside the garage, I got 3 cars in there. My son car in the front, where I bought him one, and just little stuff that you need to do. This is the oldest one, 1994 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I bought this originally for my mother-in-law, my mother and father-in-law. They needed a car, and I thought this would be a good extra car that they could drive around with. It's got a lot of miles, and that's another thing. If it has a lot of miles, you must be able to take care of it. I knew the tires were dry rotted. Had to put a new battery in it. That's really it. Change oil. The brake caliper went out, started smoking. I put a new brake caliper, bled the brakes, and that's it. The inside looks immaculate. It's leather on the inside. These Grand Cherokees are really nice. My brother had one, same year. It was black. He called it his Batmobile. And that's another reason why I kept it also. It drives good back and forth. I got the little basket in the back. I take the trash out to the dump once a week. This Magnum, when I first moved here 5 years ago, was across the street. It's been sitting for over 5 years. I just added a little oil. I think I just changed it. I never checked it again. I don't think it's using any fuel, but the thing is, I love the Magnum. When it first came in, it's just a V6, but I really got lucky with this one. When I mean lucky, when you buy a used car, you probably want to keep it under 100,000 miles for the first time you get it, 91 or earlier. You want it under 100,000 miles if you can. This one had over 100,000 miles. You don't know what the person did, but if you look right here, this tells you a secret. They changed the timing belt, 12/5/13. That was a while ago, but look at the miles, 119. I only got 164. So it's only got about 20-something thousand miles on the timing. Also, I found a receipt on the inside. They put new hoses and new belts at the same time. And when they changed the timing, they changed the water pump also. The tires are still good. Plenty of tread. A little out of round, but they work fine. Inside, I think I got 164,000, 165,000, just turned over, 165,000. Had a stereo system, and it still does, but I had to put a new amp, and I had to do little stuff. But the main thing, I put the rack and pinion was leaking. I fixed it myself. Easy, that would have cost probably $500-600 at a dealership. So that's what I'm saying. Some of the stuff you need to know or need to be able to do. I'm gonna go inside the garage. This is my MR2 2003. It's been a great little car. I've had that about 5 years, maybe a little bit longer. Motors in the back. I haven't had to do anything beside oxygen sensor. And of course, you get one of those checks and check it out. You can go to AutoZone or O'Reilly's, and they'll check it for you. The motor's in the back, little 4-cylinder, runs great. Haven't had anything except for oxygen sensor, and I think I got that on eBay for like $750, which there can be expensive, $50 to $100. I need another convertible top, but also for the clutch. I I had to replace that. I did that myself. I think I only paid like $20, $30. It wasn't hard to do. It wasn't the clutch. It was the slave cylinder for the clutch. This is my 2017. I had a 2018. I bought it new. This one I didn't. This one only had a few months. This is Z06. This is a top dog. Beautiful. Only got 25,000 miles. When I first bought it, I had 24,000. I've already put over 500 miles. I drove from Charlotte back here, and I drove to Fayetteville, a couple of parades, some other things. So I haven't had to do anything with this. Only the things I added on, like the extended mud flap for the rocks and seat covers. I put seat covers in all mine. I don't want to damage my seats. But you gotta have money, and you gotta save money. And the good thing about saving money is when you save money, what happens is when opportunities come along, such as this, I paid $2,500 for this. And I've had I've been to Fayetteville several times, just came from Raleigh. I've got an acupuncture appointment twice a month. It go anywhere. It drives good. Oh, I forgot about this too. This is my GMC. I bought this for the family before traveling. We've been to Tennessee, we've been to Florida, been to Jersey a couple times, Philadelphia, been a little bit everywhere. This has been good. I bought it at 49,000 miles. I paid 17,000. I haven't had to do anything besides change the oil and the transmission fluid. I need to bleed the brakes. Anytime you got a lot of, your fluid gets old, you need to change it like every 5 years. If not, it deteriorates the inside. For your calipers, to like your coolant, it tears the motor up. Also, it messes up the hoses and everything else. That Jeep, I changed, had to put a new radiator in it. It was cracked. Man, but the antifreeze was so nasty on the inside, so thick. Somebody put a new water pump on it, but I don't know if they should have flushed it at the same time. So I put a new one in. I put a new hose, top hose. This is my 2012 Challenger. Got a good deal on this one. I paid about 10 grand, and it's in great shape. I haven't had to do anything besides change the oil, transmission fluid. Oh, I had to put a new water pump. It was leaking. That wasn't bad. This is a 2010. I haven't had this a year yet. Green Lantern here, the Challenger. I've had this a couple of years. But I seen it a long time ago, was trying to get the guy to sell it to me. He wouldn't sell it, he wouldn't sell it. I bought my son's Xbox from him, and I kept on coming back. He bought a new house and found out he had termites, and therefore he needed money. And I scooped it up. And like I said, besides the water pump, changed antifreeze out. This antifreeze was nasty. Changed transmission fluid. I'm gonna change all the transmission fluids today. I mean, not today, but this year before winter comes in, and be good to go. This is a manual. This is a manual. And of course, the MR2 is a manual. This is my 2010 Camaro. I had a whole bunch of stuff for that. Both of these two are modified, heavily modified, with a cam, a tune. I put coilovers on them. They handle real good. You have to get a front end alignment after you do that. But this one up top, I had the lifter brake, and it went into the motor, messed up the motor, and ended up putting a new motor in it. So that's about 10 grand. I'm telling you, just save your money. Put about $50 to $100 a week, if you can, away. You're going to need the money for later on. Also, when good opportunities come, you got to be able to jump on it. Because when you see an opportunity, it's not going to wait. A good deal is a good deal. You jump on it as quick as you can and grab it. That's my other MR2 right next to it. I had that a long time. I blew the head gasket a long time. I haven't fixed it. I got to get to it. I'm going to take the Camry here, take the motor out. It was running when I bought it, swap it out, and I'll be good to go. I could get the heads done and then put it back, and I still might do it. but I probably just put that other motor in there because the motor that he put in there wasn't a good motor. It was a used motor. It had a lot of grime and gunk in it. I think I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm in the back cave and coming to an end. But I'm talking about balling on a budget. And when you ball on a budget, like I said, you gotta have your money. You gotta be able to be smart. You gotta be able to, I'm gonna turn it around. You gotta be able to get a used car with as low mileage as you can. Check the oil, check the transmission fluid. If it's a manual, check the clutch, how it feels in and out. Smell the oil, see if it's burnt, transmission fluid if it's burnt. If you got to fix a transmission, that's going to cost you probably anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000 easy. Motor from $3,000 to $10,000 easy. Most things going to go out as your brakes, your batteries, and tires. So don't drive like crazy because tires cost money. But now you can save by going to Tire Rack. Look around for good deals. I go to a lot of stuff on eBay. You can get good deals on eBay, the marketplace, on Facebook. You can find good deals. But you got to have money. Now, you ain't got to have a lot. I mean, the trick is to buy a brand new car from the beginning. Or if you got a used car, have it paid off that you're not having a lot of maintenance issues. And then when a good deal comes along that you see it, boom, you can jump on it. Then you have another car. And the same thing with another car and another car. There's deals out there every day. You look all around from the marketplace to eBay to Cars and Guru. There's lots of apps for cars. If you see them, if it's too good to be true, it's probably a scam. But you try to want to get it under 100,000 miles. That way you've got some room for it to drive on. If you're buying a car with 200,000 miles, you're just looking for headache and heartache. Unless they replace the motor, transmission, and everything, then you could do it. But if they haven't done that, if they replace the motor, that's good. But about guaranteed the transmission going to go out unless they've been servicing on it. And they probably didn't because unless they dogged the motor and serviced the transmission. Hey, listen, I'm just saying be smart. Find cars that you like because you'll want to keep them. When you do sell them, like I did my last Corvette, I got a good amount and I built that garage in the back. And then, of course, I found another Corvette and I bought that. I bought several. It didn't work, but that one, I'm going to keep that one. Hey, I'm talking about balling on a budget. This your boy, Christian, with Christ, Corvettes and Cars. And I forgot to do a transcript. I forgot to talk about the Lord because that's the most important in your life. You want to make sure you pray. You want to treat people like you will want to be treated. And try to smile and have a good day. That's my truth for this week. I'm going to try to keep it real each week. Come on back, hit the like, subscribe. Deuces, I'm out. It's your boy. Peace.